Let's begin our flow today at the top of the mat in Tadasana. Roll the shoulders back, extend through the crown of the head, and bring your hands to your heart. We're going to warm up through the spine. So find your breath. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, open arm twist to your left, extending through the arms. Coming back through center, hands to your heart. And exhale, open left. Try to keep the hips forward. Again, come back to center, hands to your heart. Exhale, open twist. Breathe in, hands to the heart. Exhale, open left. Let's get one more each side. Breathe in. Exhale and open. Come back through center, hands to your heart. And exhale and open to the left, extend. Come back through center, breathe in. Bring your hands up, palms to touch. On the exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Knees are soft. Breathe in, a spinal extension. Exhale, release, and step back to plank. Let's really firm up through the body here, puffing up through the upper back, engaging the core, firming up through the thighs, and extend through the crown of the head. Bring your mind to the moment. Focus on the breath. Now let's bring our knees to the floor and wrists underneath the shoulders. Let's warm up with some cat and cow. So continuing to warm up through the spine, linking the breath to the movement. Inhale. Exhale and round and open through the back. Again, breathe in. Exhale, open. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale and push back to down face dog, tailbone to the sky. So you can pedal out the feet a bit. And again, bring awareness to your breath. Let's look to our hands and step to the front of the mat. Breathe in, extend through the spine. Exhale, let it go. Root your eyes, come all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale to your heart. Let's take another breath. Exhale, open. So back to the warming up through the spine. Breathe in, hands to your heart. Exhale and open to the left. Again, breathe in, center. Exhale, and bring your hands up, palms to touch. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Hands to your shins, spinal extension. Exhale, step back to plank. So strong body here. Find your breath in the pose. And let's try alternating knees to opposite elbows. Working through the core, through the obliques. Crossing opposite elbow, opposite knee. And push back to down face dog. Let's bring our knees to the floor. And back to all fours. Back to cat and cow. Breathe in. Exhale, round. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in, warming up the spine. Exhale, round. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And let's release to a neutral spine. Let's extend the right arm and the left leg. And switch. Left arm, right leg. Keeping that front hip roll down. And again, let's switch. Right arm, left leg, extending from fingers to toes. And switch. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg, right arm, left leg. And release. Left arm, right leg. And release. And let's go back to breathing in. And on the exhale, push back to your down face dog, tailwind to the sky. Let's look to our hands and step forward to the top of the mat. Breathe in, spinal extension. Exhale, let it go. Root to rise, come all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale to your heart. Now let's come to Utkatasana, chair pose. We're going to add a little bit of balance here. So stand and lift the right knee. Arms can extend overhead. Find your drishti, your gaze point. Come back, center, and come to Utkatasana. Sit back in the hips. Weight in the heels. Rise, lift that left knee. Balance and focus. Back to chair pose. Sit back in the heels, hips back. Engaging the core. Rise and lift the right knee up. And back down, sit back in Utkatasana, chair pose. And rise, left knee comes up. Strong focus, balance, and release. Back to chair pose. Hands at your heart. And then let's rise. Lift that right knee again. Come back to center, Utkatasana, hands to your heart. And rise, left knee comes up. Come back to center, hands to your heart. Breathe in, arms come all the way up, palms to touch. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Hands to your shins, spinal extension, and step back to plank. Let's go through Vinyasa, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Breathe into up dog. Exhale, push back to down face dog, tailwind to the sky. Let's lift our left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. Now let's take a big step through, moving to Virabhadrasana 2. So we're going to extend through the arms, lining the shoulders over the hips. Front knee is open, and find your breath in the pose. And let's release our hands behind our back and interlock. Draw the shoulder blades together. Take a breath. And let's move to humble warrior. Lengthen forward, out over that front leg. Find your breath in this pose. And when you're ready, release the arms and rise. Come back to Virabhadrasana 2, super strong. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, come to reverse warrior. Take another breath. On the exhale, windmill the arms around and step back to plank. Let's go through Vinyasa, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Breathe into up dog. Heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale to down face dog, tailbone to the sky. Now let's do the same sequence other side. Right leg up in the air, three-legged dog. Take a big step through to Virabhadrasana 2. So let's extend the arms, line the shoulders over the hips, and reach through the fingertips. Find your point of focus over those front 3 middle fingers. Now let's bring our hands behind our back, setting up for humble warrior. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open the heart. Take a breath in. On the exhale, come forward. Coming into that inside knee and ankle. Humble warrior. Take a breath in. And release the hands and rise. Come back to Virabhadrasana 2, super strong. See if you can go a little bit deeper into the pose. Take a breath. Exhale, reverse warrior. Breathe in. On the exhale, windmill the arms around and step back to plank. And let's go through Vinyasa, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale to down face dog, tailbone to the sky. Bend your knees. And let's bring that left knee forward for pigeon pose. So adjust that front foot as needed according to your flexibility. We're going to roll that right hip down and extend through that right leg. Now you can stay up or come to your elbows. And let's stretch that outer glute and hip. Let's find our breath in the pose and see if you can bring awareness to where you're feeling tightness. And see if you can send your breath there. So your mind and your breath just softening and letting go. All right, when you're ready, walk your hands back up and let's push back to down face dog. Setting up for pigeon on the other side. Bend your knees a lot. Let's bring the right knee forward across towards the opposite wrist. And make any little adjustments you need to. Extending through that back leg, rolling that left hip down. And you can either stay up or come forward to your forearms. So again, make the little micro adjustments to get a little more comfortable. And let's see if we can let go of some of the tightness in the outer hip and glute by using your mind and your breath. And when you're ready, let's walk our way back up. And we're just going to roll into that right hip and bring that left ankle to cross the right knee for seated twist. So we're going to breathe in and then exhale, twist, hooking that right elbow over the front thigh. Relaxing that left hip and glute. And then come back to center and we'll just do a seated pigeon pose. So that left ankle over the right knee. If you need to, you can bring the bottom leg forward a bit more to make it a little more comfortable if you're less flexible in this pose. But let's really sit up nice and tall here. Push the hands into the floor, chest forward, and then really open that front knee. Find your breath in the pose. And let's release and set up for the seated twist on the other side. So right ankle crosses over the left knee. Sit up nice and tall, extend and reach that left arm. And then bring that left elbow across the right knee, looking over that back shoulder. Another breath. And then exhale back to center for seated pigeon on the other side. So the right ankle across that left knee, flexing the top foot, pressing the hands into the mat right behind the hips and really extending through the crown of the head. All right, let's release. Let's come to a cross-legged seat to finish our practice today. So be proud of what you accomplished. And just find your breath as we do a little twist here, just looking over that shoulder. And then let's do a side bend. And let's do the other side. So slowing down, closing out the practice. Continuing with the breath. And let's reach over, side reach on the other side. And release. So coming back to center and just staying quiet and sitting here for as long as you like. I want to thank you for joining me today and have a great day.